Here's your crash course in pentatonics. We're going to play the pentatonics. Pentatonic is a scale, it's a 5-tone scale. I bet you already know that. What we're going to do is play in the 5th position. What does that mean? That means your first finger is going to be responsible for every single pitch on the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th fret. Your first finger is going to be responsible for all these notes, all right? That's a good exercise. Play the 5th fret, low E string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's an A, and just pluck that note a bunch of times and get used to it, okay? There you go, look at that. We're getting nice and used to that. That feels pretty good, okay, I'm used to that. We're plucking the low E string. There you go. Now we're going to move the picking hand as well as the fretting hand down to the next adjacent string. So from the E string, now we're going to pluck the A string. There it is. All right, and then what you can do is, you can pause the video, or after this video, you can say, oh boy, I'm just going to jump around with my first finger on these 2 notes. Who knows, you might write a song. All right, there we go, that's better. All I'm doing is going from here to there. Now we're going to do the same thing. Next string, next adjacent string down. How about another? Next adjacent string down, that's the 3rd string, which is G. That's the G string. We're actually playing a C pitch. How about the next one? B, which is actually, the tone is in E, but we're playing it on the B string, 5th fret. That's the main point here. And then here. So all of these, except we'll play it like this. All right? And you can practice with that for a little bit. Get used to changing strings with both your fretting hand as well as your picking hand. Now that's one way of looking at it. Other people like to learn scales, how do I put this? Well, note by note in succession. So what we could do, we can certainly do that. Now, quick point before we run this scale. The first thing about it is you will see Eric Clapton play the scale like this with his 1st and 3rd fingers, well, sometimes 2nd finger. I think I've seen him. Which, okay, awesome. What I do is I do strict position playing. So you'll see it, and sometimes, like with Jimmy Page videos, Jimi Hendrix, you'll see them kind of change the fingerings around. What we're going to do, I'd like you to learn it this way so we can bring in those elements and flavors of other players. Mostly, when you see people play this, they use their 1st finger. They start here at the 5th fret, and then they place their pinky. Now remember when I was talking about position playing? 1st finger takes care of all the notes on the 5th fret because it's 5th position. What position are you playing in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th position. You got it. So this finger stays here. The middle finger would be responsible for all the notes on the 6th string, but there aren't any in this pentatonic. Actually, we'll throw a few color tones in. And the 3rd finger plays all of the notes on the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. And the pinky is going to play all the notes on the 8th fret. Now, if you want to, you can combine things. You can say, well, I think I'll just hop around on the 7th fret with my 3rd finger. You're allowed to do that. Or the pinky, all the notes on the 8th fret. If you just want to do exercises, that's fine. There's value in it all. But what we're going to do is I'm going to outline this scale for you. Here we go. 1st finger, 5th fret, low E string. Pluck that note. Go ahead. Good. The next note is your pinky on the 8th fret. All right? So now we have these 2 notes. You may play them in all downstrokes. That's fine. You can play that over and over. You can say, today I'm just going to do those 2 notes and get them under my fingers, and I'm going to do that every day. So today could be those 2 notes. That's great. Those are the only 2 notes in your vocabulary. As a matter of fact, let's try it. You're going to improvise over those power chords that I was playing earlier. Ready? These are your 2 notes. You get to say whatever you want. You can go. You can do whatever. You can play. But those are the only 2 notes in your soloing vocabulary right now. Ready? Here we go. You try that. You stay here. I'll play the chords, and you get to solo. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and go and. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What are the next notes? We're going to fly through this. You ready? So we have 1, first finger, 4th finger. Now, the next 2 notes. The beautiful thing about this pattern is there are just 2 notes on every string. So you have 2 notes on the low E string, 2 notes on the A string, first finger, this time first finger and 3rd finger. Same pattern on the next adjacent string, which is the D string or the 4th string. First finger, 3rd finger, first finger, 3rd finger, first finger, 3rd finger. All right? Let's take it. I'll take it up to there. We're flying now, all right? This is going to move. That's what we have. First finger, 4th finger on the low E string. 5th string, A string. First finger, 3rd finger. Now what you can do is just practice that little bit of the scale. You go up, you go down. All right? Those are the bottom 3 strings. Let's go to the top 3 strings. All right, same thing. First finger on the G string. Ready? It goes first finger to the 3rd finger. All right? First finger, 3rd finger. Now, the B string, the 2nd string, first finger, 4th finger, first finger, 4th finger. All right? What about that high E string? Well, I bet it matches the low E string, and it sure does. So that's the entire scale. 1, and I'm going to guide you with the finger number, all right? So it'll be 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3. So by that I mean first finger, 4th finger. The next string, 1, 3, first finger, 3rd finger, first finger, 3rd finger. Next string, D string, first finger, 3rd finger, first finger, 3rd finger. G string, next string, same thing, first finger, 3rd finger, first finger, 3rd finger. Then the B string is first finger, 4th finger, first finger, 4th finger. All right, same thing with the high E. Now, if you'd like, you may take several weeks or days, whatever, and just practice that scale. And slowly, slowly, make sure you're confident with it. You can practice it slowly to build confidence. And at first it will take a long time. Because we see people like Jimmy Page just rip through the scale. Or Jimi Hendrix. And if you go up, why not down? Okay, that's the basic shell of it. All right? I'll be back in a minute.